We are going to do my total body thrill this morning, and I love this workout because it's going to hit you from your shoulders down to your calves and everything in between. So it's phenomenal. We are going to warm up because we always warm up. We never skip the warm up. So let me just share this. Please say hi to me so I know you're out there. And let's start to jog it out. And I'll tell you what you need to remember. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor before working out. If stretch to one side, gently stretch, please, right now. We are not going balls to the wall because our muscles are cold. Press your hands together, push your palm towards me, raise your, round your back, and lift up. Another thing you need to remember is that your core is the center of your power. I will say this every single workout. Your core is made up of your abs, part of your back, and your butt. This whole area has to be tight no matter what you're doing. If you're doing an arm exercise, a leg exercise, does not matter. Lunge to one side. Joanne, good morning. Keep your knee behind your toe. Then straighten your legs. And you can grab onto your calves, your ankles, your shoes, depending on how flexible you are. I am not super flexible, never have been. And I don't let it bother me. Pull your knee into your chest, again, very gently. We are going for muscle burn. We don't want pain. Give yourself some hugs. So let me just start the timer. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, we're going to work shoulders and back. So we're going to do boulders, and I would like you to go light with this one. So this is your position. You are a straight line from your head to your heel. Your arms go up. Remember, do not go heavy for this one. Keep your abs tight. And we're going to do 15. So you lift up and you pull down and really squeeze your upper back and your shoulders. You will know right away if your weight is too heavy. So if your form is not perfect, I want you to drop down to a lower weight. You might get about 7 or 8 into these and then you can't do anymore. Drop the weights completely and finish and do as many as you can in the time it takes me to do 15. And take a break if you need to. 5 more. Keep those abs tight. They're going to want to release. Don't let them. Oh, this one gets me every time. Boulders, boulders, boulders. Rhonda, good morning. Tiffin, Ohio. Okay, I don't know where Tiffin is. I used to go to Sandusky when I was a kid. That was where my aunt, uncle, and cousins lived. Okay, next one we're going to do. I might hear a collective groan when I announce we're going to do diamond push-ups. So diamond push-ups means this is the position of your hands. They're in the shape of a diamond. You want them underneath your chest. Push-ups are challenging. Do as many as you can do. And if that's 2, awesome. If that's 8, awesome. We are going to do 10 total. If you're doing them on your knees, don't be on your kneecaps. Be on this part right above your knee. So excellent, excellent form. Your hands are in the shape of a diamond right underneath your chest. Everything is tight, straight line from your head to your heels or your head to your knees, whichever. You go as low as you can go. And you go at your pace. So you say, well, what if I can only do 3 in the time it takes you to do 10? And I say you pat yourself on the back for those 3. Woo! Go into child's pose. And why should that not get you down? Why should you be proud of yourself? Because that's 3 more than you would have done if you stayed in bed. Have some water. 1 hour south of Sandusky. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's so pretty out there. Okay, next one we're going to do is a sumo trick squat. I love, love, love this exercise, and here's why. You're going to put your feet wide. Your abs are tight. Your shoulders are back. The weights can be in front of you. You can keep them on your legs, whatever you want to do. You are going to lower through your heels, abs tight, shoulders back. Draw halfway up. Lower again, then drive all the way up and squeeze those butt cheeks as hard as you can. We're going to do 15 of these. I'm going to keep my weights on my legs and squeeze really tight or really hard at the top. So lower all the way, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up, and squeeze. These get you. Starting around like the 5th one, you're like, woo! Now, if you're only using like 2-pound weights, you're not going to feel as much. So remember, your weights or your legs are very big muscles. Even if you haven't worked out in a long time, you can go heavier. This is 10. You can take a little break whenever you need to. What I ask you is that you retain good form and keep your break short. If you need another break 10 seconds later, you take it. 2 more. It is very gloomy here, rainy. Those of you who are down in the southeast, what am I now? South Central? What am I? I don't even know. I gotta learn. There's a storm brewing that's supposed to hit Louisiana, so it's kind of causing all of this crazy weather. So gloomy, gloomy, and then it's supposed to get very cold. Okay, so we're going to do one of my favorite ab exercises. It is a double crunch, and what I love about this is you squeeze 4 times with each rep. So you're on your back, your hands are behind your head, but you don't pull on your head. They're just supporting your head. Your feet are up off the ground, shoulders are off the ground. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your abs, squeeze your abs, squeeze your abs. So you never go all the way back down unless you're taking a quick break. Then you get back into it. Otherwise, you keep those legs up, you keep those shoulders up, you squeeze 4 times with each rep. And we are doing 15. Now you're going to want to hold your breath to kind of power through. 10 more. Do not hold your breath. I exhale when I'm drawing my knees in, and then I inhale. So you get your rhythm down. 5 more. Come on, I know these burn. That's what we want. That's how you know they're working. 1 more. Oh. Woo. Good work, everybody. Good work. Okay, we are moving on to our next set of exercises. So we are going to go back to our shoulders, and we are going to do big bad box. So your feet are hip width apart, abs tight, shoulders back. I know I'm like a broken record. Light weights, don't go any heavier than a 5. You can go up to 8 if your shoulders are really, really strong. I'm going to start with my 5s. I can always drop down if I want to. Squeeze up, out, down, and in. You're making the shape of a box. Your body should be like a totem pole. Completely straight, not moving. You are not jerking your body to get the weights up. We are slow and controlled. 10 more. Oh my gosh. Shoulders are so challenging and so deceptively challenging because most people don't work them. Okay? Felt my form start to falter, so I'm going down for the last 5. So I'm down at 2-pound weights now, which still challenging, but allows me to have excellent form. If I had kept the 5s, I would have been moving my body a little bit to try to get them around. And we don't want to do that. We do not want to do that. Okay, so we're going to get on our ball. If you don't have a ball, you can do these on the ground. But we are going to do a slow and steady chest press. So what does that mean? It means we are going to press up and lower, but we are going to move as if we're going in slow motion. So roll out on the ball. You need to drive those hips up towards the sky. Squeeze those glutes, hamstrings, quads. My toes are actually up off the ground. If you want more of a challenge, put your knees together. Okay, so we're going to push up above our chest, not above our face, and come down. So you see how I'm moving, slow and steady. We're doing 15 of these. Make sure you have a good hold on those weights. If you fall off your ball, it's okay. Just get back on. I've done it many, many times. I can't tell what is burning more, my chest muscles or my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That is why I love the ball. I love the fact that my lower body is on fire, but I'm working my chest. If you don't have a ball, pop on Amazon today. Go to Target, go to TJ Maxx. Just make sure you get the right size. You don't want it to be too small. One more. Oh my gosh, I'm on fire everywhere. Good work. Good work, good work. Okay. Guys are the best. Next, we are going to our legs. So I want you to go a little bit heavier. Hold on, I need a little break. So isn't it funny? We're doing chest presses on a ball. My heart rate is up. I'm huffing and puffing, so that's why when women say to me, oh, I need my cardio. I can't do your workouts because I need my cardio. This is cardio, trust me. It's just not what you think of as typical cardio. If you're, when you're breathing hard, sucking wind, just bend over, put your hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and it helps slow it all down. Okay, next one we are doing. You're going to be in this position, low, abs tight, shoulders back, and you're going to go back and forth. So back and forth is 1 rep. We're going to do 15. Stay low. Make sure your weights are heavy enough. So you see I'm not coming all the way up. I want to thank all of you who have tipped me. I appreciate you showing the love. Thank you for sharing my workouts. I want women out there to know, and any men, that there's a resource for them. People who are working from home, people who don't have the money to go and spend on a gym or classes or a trainer. I'm here, and I'm here usually 5 days a week. I've been trying to take weekends off to do other stuff. And so it's good. It's keeping me sane during the midst of a lot of change. Okay, next one we're doing bug on its back. I love this one. So arm up, opposite leg up. And you're going to do 1 and 1. That is 1 rep. We're going to do 15. Your abs have got to work really hard. I want you slow and controlled. Do not go too heavy with these. Okay? So knee up, other leg straight, opposite arm up from the knee that's bent. And you've seen a bug on its back, right? Trying to turn back over. Squeeze those abs. But you are going to feel this everywhere. then squeeze. Take a break when you need to. If you only get through 12 in the time it takes me to do 15, that is awesome. You do as many as you can. What you do not do is quit or be mean to yourself. I don't like that. It is not a part of what I do here, and so when you join me, I want you to commit yourself to being nice to yourself. It's important. So important. Okay, so I want you to sit up. And I want you to cross your legs and your arms are out to the side. You're going to curl in and release. When you release and straighten your arms, do not let the weights hit the ground, please. I want you to be slow and controlled. Do not move your body at all. All of the work is coming from your biceps and your abs. So you've got to keep them engaged. They're going to help keep your body steady so that you have excellent form. So I'm starting with 8s. Your abs are really going to have to work for you. Fully extend. Don't skimp on the extension. 5 more. This is a good weight for me because these last few are so challenging, and that's what you want. If you get through all 15 without any effort, your weights are too light. So if you've been working out with me for a while and you still only have 3-pound weights and 5-pound weights, it is time for you to buy yourself a little gift and get those 8 pounds, get those 10 pounds. Ask on Facebook, see if anybody has any they're not using that they would want to sell. Check Facebook Marketplace. Goodwill sometimes has them. So, Craigslist. People sell this kind of stuff all the time. Okay, we're going to lay on our backs and we're going to work our chest. So I want you to hold the weights above your chest. You don't want to go too heavy, but don't go too light because you can do, probably if you're brand new, I would do 3s. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can do 5s or 8s. Push up into a fly. Do not let your arms hit the ground. Squeeze closed and down. We're doing 15 of these. You can also do these on the ball for an added challenge. I should have done that, but I'm going to keep going. Ten more. We can do it. Come on, how do your weights feel? Mine are definitely getting heavy. Again, I'm using 8s. These are super challenging for me, but my form is still good, so I'm going to keep going. We have 5 more. Woo. Remember, you want these last 3 to 5 to be really challenging. You want to have to fight to finish them with good form. Drop the weights if you have to finish strong. Oh, so good, so good, so good. All right. Next. You are going to get into a plank position. We are going to work our obliques. So this is your position. You are a straight line from your head to your heels, but open your feet up a little bit and you're going to touch knee to elbow. Now, what if you can't totally get your knee to your elbow? Get as close as you can. The most important thing is your body is tight, tight, tight. Very important. Please be cognizant of that. Be aware. If you get fatigued and you notice that your form is sloppy, just stop, take a little break, get back into it. If 7 seconds later you need another break, you take it. The breaks are not a sign of weakness, okay? They're a sign that you're working hard. So 1 and 1 is 1. We are going to do 15. Do not worry if you can't get through all 15. Remember, if you can't touch all the way, get as close as you can. Your oblique should be on fire already. This This is 8. Whew. Go into child's pose. How are you guys doing? I think we're doing pretty well on time. We might actually even finish a little early. So, I want you to get on your back. I'm going to grab an 8 and a 3 and hold them together for this tricep triangle. The weights go above your chest, not above your face. You lower them above your head and you squeeze your triceps and your abs to get those weights back up to the top in a slow and controlled way. So they can kiss the ground up top, but don't rest them. I'm gonna actually go with my 2 8s because that was not burning enough and I want that muscle burn. Okay, if you do not like the waddle when you wave hello or goodbye to somebody, or hail a cab for my New York friends, you gotta work them. So you can't spot reduce, but what you can do is work on strengthening and defining those muscles while watching what you eat. I'm so glad I went with the 16 pounds. This is very challenging and I want to tax my muscles. That is the only way to get results. If you're using 2-pound weights and you've been working out with me for 2 months, come on now. Get it up, grab those 2, grab a 5 and a 2, grab the 2 5s, but do not skimp on yourself. You're only cheating yourself when you do that. So you've shown up, so just make sure you push, push, push. Okay, so next, your fingers are pointing towards your feet. I want you to push up, squeeze those abs, and you're gonna reach and crunch. Okay, so 2 and 2. We're doing 15. Keep those abs insanely engaged. If you lose your balance, who cares? If you're sucking wind, just stop. Take a break. Get back into it. If a few seconds later you need another break, take it. 4 more. Squeeze those abs. Come on. 1 more. Woo. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Let me see how we're doing. Time-wise, we're moving through this workout. Very proud of you. Yeah, we're going to be done early. Okay. One of my favorite exercises I did the other day. This is a little variation on that. You're going to squeeze up and lower, straighten, and lift. So we're going to do 15 on each side, which I know is a long road home. Make sure those weights are heavy enough. Make sure they're secure. So you open up, keep your feet together. Don't let your body rotate out. Your abs have to be engaged to keep your upper body completely tight. This is 5. Whew. I'm so glad I went with the heavier weight. So we have 10 more. We are going to fight through these with excellent form, a good attitude, talking nice. Sean, you can do it. If it was easy, everyone would do it. People don't want to make the effort. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to get up. Or it's rainy and gloomy and you feel just blah, like a lot of people have been. just get up and do it. You're gonna feel so much better. Oh my gosh. We have 4 more. I'm gonna have to drop down from 16 to 13. Now, 4 more, right? Do I feel bad about dropping down? No, because I am getting my rear end handed to me right now. 2 more. Do not let your body rotate out. It's gonna get harder and harder. 1 more. Oh, woo. Oh my gosh. And that is what you want. By the end of those 15, you want to be like, holy moly. All right, so I'm gonna start again on my side. Remember, do not let your body open up. You stay perpendicular to the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my 5 right here so when I'm ready to drop down. So I have 16 pounds, I have a good hold on them, my feet are together, my abs are tight. Squeeze up and close. Now listen, when you close, do not let your knees slam together. You're slow and controlled. So that's 2. Now what you might notice is you have one leg that is just stronger. That can go for longer with the heavier weight. This is 6. And that is totally normal. And you probably have noticed that you have better balance on one side than you do on the other. Also, completely normal. Oh my gosh, this is 9. My form is still good, so I'm keeping the weights. I just took a little break. Squeeze up, close slowly, straighten and lift. Okay, time to drop to 13 pounds. So if you're at 5 and you're feeling an intense burn, boogie on with the 5 if your form is good. Oh my gosh, we have 3 more. My form is good, so I just took a little break. I'm gonna finish with the 13. Because again, it's so challenging, but I still have my form, so I wanna keep going and really push. Oh, that was crazy. How are you guys doing? Have some water. We're gonna go into a plank for the final minute. So we're actually not getting done that much early, sorry. Probably teased you with that. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, your feet are together. You are a straight line from your head to your heels, driving up through your palms. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Focus on that breathing. If you need a break, take it. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. 20 more seconds. Don't worry about the breaks. And don't let your butt sink. Don't start pushing up. Stay in that straight line. Sorry, I gotta check my time. And done. Look at that. Oh, let's stretch our back. Round your back. Arch your back. Stretch that chest out. Round your back. Arch your back. You guys, that was a fun workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Pull your knee into your chest. Pull your other knee into your chest. Sorry, that's really annoying. Lunge to one side. Thank you so much for joining me. reach up, hinge to one side and then to the other. You can more deeply stretch now that you're warm. Give yourself some hugs. Have a beautiful day. Tomorrow I will be on with ABSESSION. Love that workout. Maybe Dave will join me too. Thank you for your tips. Sean-Visco on Venmo. I know some of you pay me on PayPal and Zelle. If you want that information, just message me. Have a beautiful day.